Don't be fooled by the homage to the classic Atari 2600 game Dodge 'em. Metgan Game's second game on the VCS is as much a puzzle game as his first. Yes, you have to dodge another vehicle and collect all the gears, but the gameplay changes significantly with the addition of fuel, gates, and more. There's probably more than one way to beat each level, but I tended to use trial and error and generally found one way to complete. There's also an online leaderboard that tracks how many levels you can complete without defeat. You don't have to collect the fuel to complete each level, but you do need to collect the gears, and you'll probably need all the fuel you can get. The overlay doesn't exactly look like Dodge 'em either, and it's probably worth mentioning that the original Dodge 'em, one of the early classics of the original VCS catalog, was itself based on Sega's arcade game Head-On. The original is faster paced, not that Escape from PoPo is slow, but you can take your time in Dodge 'em, getting around the AI in a way you can't here. You'll get additional cars as you complete the levels, which gets you more fuel, the most important resource in PoPo. One of the most interesting things about Escape from PoPo is that it plays a lot better using the classic joystick than a modern. It has something to do with using a stick rather than a thumbstick to steer, but the game really opened up once I switched. You have a faster speed, which is often best to use, but sometimes you want to slow down to give the AI time to pass an intersection. The A button lets you switch 2 lanes, similar in nature to the VCS original. The game offers 2 control modes, a harder left-right only based on the facing of your car, or a 4-way mode, which I'd recommend. Twist is not supported. If Metgan Game's first VCS game A Path to the Princess was for puzzle game casuals like myself, Escape from PoPo is for the puzzle fan. It's a chaotic race to figure out the correct path to avoid the AI while collecting as much as you can, doing things often in a certain order. Playing PoPo doesn't feel as much like a racing game, at least for me it felt more like playing an endless runner puzzle game. I found speeding up sometimes unresponsive, but the game otherwise played well once I got the hang of it. It's nice to see Metgan Games continue to support the VCS, and this is a completely different sort of puzzle racer than we've seen yet. The music and sound effects can get a bit repetitive, but you can toggle them on and off. I'd like to see an option to disable some of the warp screen overlay, and getting Twist to work with 2-way steering might be cool too. I'm not sure how many levels there are, but there's plenty of game to be had for the price. Thanks for watching. I'll have more reviews in the coming weeks, including Heroes of Loot, Skinny and Franco, and Avian Knights. Liking helps spread the word about the channel, and subscribing gets these videos in your feed. Your support's very appreciated. Have fun!